Rob Burnham, aka Preacher Man R&B, and this is another episode of Comic Book Reviews. This time I'm reviewing the Astonishing All-Star issue number 3. I was in this comic, we did a little backstory on the Spartan, and we see that he was dropped off as a child to this orphanage home, and then it goes back to hours ago, and he's trying to get this code so he can figure out the mission that he needs to do. And I can't really show you what he does next, so I'll try to block it. But he kind of he kills somebody, and it shows that, so I'm not about to get banned off of TikTok for showing that in here. But anyway, he gets the data transfer, and he finds out that All-Star and him are connected because they have the same thing that made Spartan what he is, the same project. And he's angry about this, so he goes and he is going to try to figure out what's going on. So he stages the attack on All-Star's father, and then the fight begins between All-Star and the Spartan. And the general's trying to get communication to All-Star during this fight because he knows the Spartan is probably going to tell him what's going on. And the fight continues, and Spartan's kicking All-Star's butt pretty good. And then we see the communications finally get back up for All-Star during the fight, and he tries to go to save people, but Spartan tries to pull him down and continue the fight. And then some people from the army comes in and starts attacking the Spartan. That way All-Star can get away and try to start saving people. And he tries to save this woman, and she blames him for what's going on. And then we see the All-Star's parents talking to one of the people in the army that's trying to save them. And All-Star comes down, and then Spartan comes back and is trying to get to them, but he is held up by the general, and they have a conversation. And Spartan is upset because he wasn't told what was going on with All-Star, and he's going to be a liability and needs to be taken out. And then we see All-Star talk to his mama, and then Spartan comes in and tries to attack again. And then All-Star winds up stopping him and punches him so hard he reveals half of his face. And All-Star asks who he is, and then the Spartan tells him to ask his father. And at the end of the comic, we see the senator and the general arguing, and then All-Star wakes up and come to find out the Spartan is actually his older brother. So other than that, that's all that really happened in this comic. This is the last current issue of it so far. I think Peyton is working on issue 4, so whenever that comes out, I'll be doing that as well. But my rating for this is probably going to be the whole series as a whole so far, the first 3 issues. My overall rating is probably going to be an 8 out of 10. It's a pretty good read. If y'all want to get it, y'all can. It's the Astounding All-Star on TikTok, and he also has his own TikTok, Peyton Mullins. And also, if you want to check out my comic books, you can go to retrolandcomics.net. You get your physical copies there, and if you're in the Mississippi area, you can also go to Dollar Bin Collectibles in Philadelphia, Mississippi to get your physical copies there as well. As always, Rob Burnham, aka Preacher Man R&B, signing out. Guys, GG's awesome. See you on this time.